So I've been reporting being targeted by these two police stations, the Devonshire and West Valley police stations, for the seizure of mom's two properties. It's been going on 5 years. So I had the squatter in the other property occupy my house a year and a half. A fentanyl dealer, the police supporting a fentanyl dealer scam for the purpose of gaining property to sell fentanyl. And then that didn't succeed. Here, the power of attorney abuser, Anita, has been exploiting that condition, that me surviving that, to prove me incapable to take for the same purpose, take the house for herself. I don't think to sell fentanyl, but just to live in. Still, it's not good to use law enforcement, false 911 calls intentionally to destroy somebody, And if you notice how many there's been. So they were the one way they were framing me is by collaborating with the neighbor across the street, Alan, and his wife, Julie, the retired cop. And they were saying Zeke takes his mom's phone away, so something would happen to his mom, and then she won't be able to call for help. Now, this phone, and then I went in the deleted conversation and saw Anita influencing mom to report me stealing food. When I'm ordering food, they have the funds that they're holding on to, the withholding, the financial abuse. They sabotage my career, everything I do to earn money, my friends, and then to isolate me. And then they were saying, when I order food, they say, Zeke's stealing food, ordering food for himself. Can you imagine this reporting me stealing food? And then, so because of that, they wouldn't unlock this phone. It's been months that the mom hasn't had. And I keep asking both Alan and see, look at this. It says iPhone unavailable. So mom's come back from the facility. She was at a facility where they took her, and then she's lost her capacity. She can't leave by her own volition, but she used to be able to do that. So they used the 5150 host, the repeated calls, for that purpose, to remove her capacity. So Anita wants to have control over everything. And then, so now the Alan was saying, did you take the phone, yes or no? His wife was saying, did you take the phone, yes or no? On that incident when mom was on the sidewalk, and I was explaining to her that I got mom landline, and she herself cut the landline intentionally because of her condition. She does that. They're exploiting that condition in her. And I've been asking them over and over to restore this phone. They don't want to. They don't want to. They themselves are saying, when I'm saying, what are we going to do? We should get an operator to answer when she calls 911. So 911 to emergency, police aren't dispatched. They've been going on 7 years. Anita doesn't want to. When I suggest that, I've suggested to the attorney, Rugas, to Kathy Carpenter, everybody, and it needs a little bit of technical know-how. She says, I'm not concerned about, don't bother me with your stuff. I'll show you the text. I'll post it here. So they're not interested in solving it. They tried putting her in Silverado, $16,000. They put her in Verdugo. They're not interested in solving when there's easy solution. They don't want to solve it. Neither the police nor abuser or power of attorney want to solve it. They want to exploit it. They do want her keep calling 911 she says, no, just stay with her, keep it away from her. They know that causes her conflict. She's going to yell and scream, wanting her phone to do it. She can have that by accessing an operator when she calls 911, to whom she can catastrophize and be histrionic, which is the compulsion she has, and vent, yell and scream. That operator can either lower the volume, or Anita herself suggested it could be an AI answering it, so it wouldn't be emotionally hurt. The thing is, while she's doing that, she's busy venting, and she's not prohibited from having access to it. When someone has an addiction, if they can fulfill that addiction without causing harm, she just wants to talk and yell and scream onto the phone, but then not have police answer it. And that solution would relieve her compulsion, so that she can, the pain she feels inside, that's what it's really about. The pain she feels inside, she catastrophizes, yells at the neighbors, calls police. She could be doing that on the phone and relieving herself, and that would fix it. Because while she's busy doing that, she's not causing any other sorrow. They don't want to do that. The solution is that they don't want to do it, because they want to exploit. Anita wants to exploit her condition, use her, look at this shit. Shirley sees something out there, she wants to go chase it. Do you understand? For 7 years, this has been going on. Judge said, sell the house and I'll dismiss the case. They don't want to, they prevent selling it, they prevent, at least now she got the medication. I'm asking for permission so that I can get the medication and dispense it to her. It does help. So you see, the social workers, the therapists, the cops, the whole system is designed to, they keep saying, get a lawyer, get an attorney, get an attorney. Everything is designed to make attorneys rich. The scams, the police, everything works to perpetuate problems and make attorneys rich, which is all the policies. And cops say, we don't write the laws, we just enforce them. But then the Constitution is there to protect the rights of me and my mother. And the Constitution clearly is written to, they're violating that. The laws are violating that, and Article 6, Section says, no law shall violate the Constitution. Police are sworn to uphold the Constitution, and they're not. Their intention is to help squatters and abusers and, fraudulent lawyers, lawsuit abusers. The whole system is like that across the country. And the fact that there's been no correction to this so far, there's no accountability, shows it. It's just normalized, systematic, endemic corruption. Get this on the TV. I want the world to know. I'm Zeke Matevosian.